Okay, good morning, everyone. Sorry, I had some issues trying to connect across different platforms. I wanted to go with Facebook and YouTube at the same time, but I was having some connection issues. But I'm glad it's already sorted out. So, good morning, everyone. It's another Friday, and like I said I will be trying to hold live series on Fridays around Web3 jobs, around the current trend about Web3 jobs. So if you're just joining, just leave me an emoji, leave me your country flag, and just let me know where you're watching the video from, whether on Facebook or on YouTube, and you're most welcome. So if you can hear me, leave me like me know because I'm still testing this whole platform and the live series. So hey, my name is Susan, and yes, I finally trained pastry chef. And what else again? Okay, let's just forge ahead. So today's live is going to be centered about top 7 Web3 jobs that are currently in demand in August. In fact, I'm talking about current jobs, Web3 jobs you can apply for this week, currently in demand this week. So, yes, I'm going to show you in the course of this live series um, Web3 jobs that you can apply for right now. I'm also going to be sharing with you and what to make you stand out from the competition. So if you just join the live section, anyway, comment section, or leave me an emoji or your favorite country's flag in the comment section, so that I'll know that the platform is actually working. It's about I shared a detailed video so that is underrated in the three space or in the crypto space because a lot of times we use that tool just to tokens are out. But yesterday I showed you in details what that tool can be used for. And the tool I talked about yesterday is Deck Screener. I have the video on my timeline on Facebook. I have the video on YouTube, so you can check that out. Now, I saw someone that left a comment that asks that what's a tool for, and I was kind of surprised because I shared tool is a tool that would tell you a particular token or a particular project that just launched as it drops, whether the job just dropped or the token just launched in 1 second and 2 seconds and 5 minutes. It's going to tell you that hey, this particular token or this particular project just launched. And what does that do for you? It gives you the ability to reach out to that project immediately as it was launched, for you to immediately chat up with the project developers and pitch yourself and get hired. Like I said in yesterday's video, I said pitching just means you're telling a project about yourself, what you can offer them, why they should hire you. Just like when you go for a job interview and then they're asking you in a job interview, why should we hire you? Why do you want to work with us? That is what pitching is. So in the Web3 interface, when you're also searching for a job, you need a good pitch. And most times, you don't just tell the project that this is the reason why you need to hire me. You need to also tell the project that this is the weaknesses I found with your project, and this is the solution I can offer. Now, most times when you apply for Web3 job or when you want to apply for Web3 job, you do not really need to kind of work with them, work with developers one on one, right? Also, you can also pitch an idea to them, sell your idea to them, and they're going to pay you for that idea. And then you walk off and go to another project. That is one beautiful thing about Web3 jobs. Like I said in previous live video I did, I said Web3 job can be done remotely. In other words, you can work from your home. If you have a 9 to 5 work, it doesn't stop you from doing your 9 to 5 job. If you have a business that takes your time, like I do, it doesn't stop you from doing your business. And the beautiful thing is you get paid in either cryptocurrency or in in foreign currency in dollars. So if you want to like know how, if you just need to the interface and you just want to know how this work, you can always see my playlist on YouTube where I have a very detailed breakdown of the Web3 series, Web3 job series, and how you can sign up. So, but today I want to show you are currently hiring this week. Most of my Web3 series on Fridays is going to be talking about the Web3 jobs that are already hiring this week. So I explained last Friday what Web3 jobs are. And I also, for most Web3 jobs, you do not need a particular skill or a particular years of experience before you can get hired. That is one beautiful thing about Web3 jobs. It's not like your regular 9 to 5 work where you need to have 5 years experience, where you need to have this particular skill set. No, from the things you are already doing as a content creator or as a reply guy, you can get hired. And you do not need anyone to teach you how to be a content creator anymore, especially in 2025. You are already creating content using your device and you are already sharing to other platform and you are already replying your content, your viewers, you're already engaging your community. That is just what a reply guy does. So yeah, I already stated my name and I told you that today we're talking about top 7 Web3 jobs that are currently hiring this week. Now, one of such Web3 jobs is AI content creator. There is a platform right now that is looking for an AI content creator immediately, and it will do you good if you sign up immediately. Now, what does this platform does? It's an AI content creator for a remote worker. In other words, you need to just stay at the comfort of your home, just have your data and have a working device, and you get hired. One, you need to pitch yourself very well. Now it's on crypto.com. That's a platform. Crypto.com is a platform where you can sign up and you can get hired on Web3 job. So the AI content creator, what are you going to do? You're going to be asked to use AI tools. AI is a new trend. Everybody's creating content by AI, and there is a project currently looking for AI content creators. That is, you are very conversant with using AI tools like the ChatGPT, Leonardo.ai, Bing, all other AI platforms I've been using. And this particular project is looking for AI content creator that is conversant with using AI to create content and I can work with their brand. And like I said, if you go to crypto.com, you're going to see the job offer and you can take it on. Now, another job offer is CTO, Chief Technology Officer. This is by We Work Remotely. Yes, We Work Remotely is a website. So you can search for We Work Remotely. Now, I'll also be dropping some of this information in the description box or in the comment section so that after this video, you can go ahead and sign up on this website and get yourself hired. Pitch yourself to them and get yourself hired. So we work remotely. It's also another platform, and there's a company right now that is looking for CTO, Chief Technology Officer, and the pay is around $150 per hour. Now, now it is one thing to have all this job out there, but it's another thing to be able to pitch yourself. Like I shared yesterday during the deck screener interface and how to source for Web3 job on deck screener. I said when you see a project on deck screener, for instance, now I love using deck screener. The reason is you can get job as a jobs before it gets crowded, before it gets surrounded, shocking. As a beginner, you can get jobs on deck screener. All you need to do is just make sure you are right there at the right time, 1 hour to 3 hours of your time daily for 24 hours. If you can't sacrifice up to 3 hours, at least you sacrifice up to 1 hour and then source out those projects. I showed you yesterday through the video I shared on how to use Deck Screener, how you can apply filters that will reduce the noise and will help you stay focused. And yes, once you apply those filters, it will bring out the job, the projects or tokens that are available at a particular period of time, and then you apply on those projects. That is what I do that lands me with the job. So if for instance maybe I'm looking like for like quick cash, or I need to solve an emergency, or I need fund to sort out some business immediately, I don't need to start like, hey, what am I going to do? I just need to go to their screener and source out projects in minutes, and I'll land myself a job. That is how simple it is. That's the beautiful aspect of remote job. So make sure number one, you have a Twitter handle that is active and is set up. I spoke on one of my videos on how to set up your Twitter handle. I think one of my first Web3 videos on YouTube, how to set up a Twitter handle to make yourself ready. You know, one beautiful thing about sourcing for job is you are not physically submitting your CV or resume, right? But they're going to go through like your social media account, like your Twitter account most times, and your Discord account to see if you are employable. So you need to set up your Twitter account, because most of these tokens, most of these projects usually use the Twitter and the Telegram account. So you need to set it up to to make sure that it meets requirements. Like on your Twitter account, you can set it up that you are a reply guy on your Twitter profile, a reply guy. You can reply 400. You can do 400 replies a day. So if a project goes through your profile, I'm like, wow, this guy can reply, or this person can reply and make 400 replies a day. Okay, let's work with this person. Or you are a community manager. You've managed social community before. On your profile, they're going to like, okay, I want to work with this guy. So what does it like a reply guy does? A reply guy for a project means that whoever drops a comment on a particular project social media account, you are there at the right time to reply. They send a DM, you are there to make replies. That's just what you are doing, using your data to get yourself fund. You reply to queries, you respond to DMs, and then you get paid per hour, depending on the contract signed with the project developer. Another way is to be a community manager. Now, this is a little bit taxing, and you need to like be active on like their Telegram channel, accept new intake. That is, if that Telegram channel is set to accepting people who sign up, or is set to accept requests, you need to be there to like approve those requests. That is one. After approving those requests, you need to be there to like respond to questions on the Telegram platform or on the Twitter community. That is what a community manager does. Also, some of them are asked you that you should create content. So if your own role is to like create content, like this particular job that I said, one of them is looking for AI content creator. And your job is to create content across different social media platforms, Twitter and Telegram and Facebook. You need to be able to create content that will engage your audience. Apart from creating visual content, you need to like create some graphics and all that. And these are things you are already doing on your own. That is, you want to make a post on Facebook or on Twitter, you come here, you on Facebook, you drop an image, you write something about the image. It's the same thing. Now you are being paid for doing that same thing in foreign currency or in cryptocurrency. And this is beautiful. So you can be an AI content creator. Like I said, there is a job right now. There's a job vacancy right now on crypto.com that's looking for AI content creator. And all you need to do is to pitch yourself. Make sure you get your Twitter handle set up and running immediately. Make sure your Twitter handle is set up and running immediately. You don't want to bore your employer. If you can do 500 replies in a day, put it on your profile that I can do 500 replies a day. If you can do a community manager job, just put it there on your profile that I can do a community manager job. And if you have some like how would I put it, evidence that I've done that before, it's also a good boost. It will boost you. But if you have not done that before, just go ahead and put I'm a reply guy, I can do this in a day, or I can create content for you, or I can use AI to generate content for you and all that. These are what these projects are looking for. So one of the fastest way of doing that is just stick to your deck screen. I'm going to bring more tools as we progress in our live series, so that you can say that it's not only desk screen that you can use to get jobs, Web3 jobs. There are other tools you can use, but let's begin one step at a time. So desk screener is one of my fastest way. Like I said, if I'm looking for like fast fund, or I need to sort out an emergency ASAP, I just go to my desk screener, and in 1 to 2 hours, I'm landing myself a well paying job. just using my desk screener. So just go to that video, watch what I did, apply the filters, and get yourself employable. But all you need to do is you need to be ready to grind. When I mean grind, is you need to be ready to put in the effort. It's not going to fall in the palm of your hand because the same knowledge I'm telling you, the same knowledge, and that person is also applying. So everybody needs to hustle. Yes. So just be on the on and one thing I discovered during the Web3 job hustling is when you feel like this project is not going to reply me, that's when the project is going to reply. Or when you're like, let me just log out. The next minute you're getting a mail that your services has been hired. And you're like, oh, really? So that's how it works. So number one, don't give up, don't lose focus, keep grinding, keep refreshing your desk screener, keep sending those messages to those projects on Twitter, on Telegram. Join that Telegram platform. Be active on the Telegram platform. One of the things I discover again is when you pitch yourself, when before you pitch yourself to a project, try to also be active on that Twitter handle. Try to be active on their Telegram handle. This has worked for me several times. Like follow them on Twitter, like their posts, make comments. One way of making comments is to challenge what they post, not in an insultive way. I'm not asking you to troll them or spam their comment section. No, but in a way that you challenge them, ask them questions. I shared in one of my yapping video that sometimes even if you don't have the right questions to ask, that's where we have ChatGPT. We also have the Grok on Twitter, right? You can ask, share the link with Grok and ask Grok to give you engaging questions that you can ask that project. And trust me, when you keep asking those projects engaging questions, they'll be like, oh, this person takes interest in us. Then you follow them on their Twitter and do then you come to the Telegram and do you also like pitch yourself on the Telegram and do engage with other community members on the Telegram and do then you pitch yourself. You tell them that okay, this is what I found out in the course of interacting with your social media accounts, and I've discovered this and this. I've discovered this weakness, this weakness, this weakness. It is that weakness they are going to like give to them that okay, these are the weaknesses I found, and I can offer solutions to them. Trust me, you're going to get your first Web3 job if you have not gotten a Web3 job before. That was one of the things I used in my earlier days that landed me a Web3 job. Now, I said another vacancy is also on. We work remotely where they're looking for a chief technology officer and using Web3, you're going to be using AI, you're going to be using DeFi to work. And the company is Dragonfly Inc. I'll try to drop the details of this company and some other Web3 job vacancies in the comment section or description box so that you can go ahead and pitch yourself to this company. So for the chief technology officer, you need to know how to use the Web3 interface. The Web3 interface. You also need to know the AI, how to use AI to create content, and then the DeFi platform. So the company that is asking for this is Dragonfly Inc. And you can apply on We Work Remotely, and the pay is around $150 per hour. Then there's another platform again, Crypto Job yes, crypto job list against another platform that are looking for Web3 content creator. I picked this vacancies this morning while I was searching for some Web3 jobs that are currently looking some Web3 vacancies that are currently listed this week. So Web3 content creator is another one, and the platform is crypto job list, and the company is Strive Protocol. Web3 content creator, crypto job list, and the platform is Strive. The company is Strive Protocol, and the pay is $60 to $70 per year. So if you can do that, so just go ahead and go to those websites, to those brand, and get yourself hired. So for the Web3 content creator, what I Sorry, network is really, really messed up. Network is so messed up. My apologies, my sincere apologies. So I spoke about Web3 job. I said I started the video by doing an introduction into what we did last time. We had a live series. Then I also talked about a particular tool I introduced yesterday and how I showed you how to use the tool to get yourself a well-paying Web3 job. And I also said I use that tool most times when I need like to go through maybe an emergency fund or emergency bill or something. And it is like the fastest way for me to get Web3 job anytime. Like if I decide to do that now, like between 11:38 and 1 p.m., I'm going to land myself a Web3 job. That is how simple it is. But all you need to do know is that you need to understand how it works. You need to be able to pitch yourself. You need to be able to tell the project, the person that is hiring you, the developer of the project, the reason why you are the best person for that role or for that job. That is where pitching comes in. Just like when you go for your normal physical interview, you need to be able to convince your employer that you are the best person for this particular role. So I also talked about some websites right now that are currently looking for some that are currently having vacancies for this week, this particular week, that you can apply. And I said some of those vacancies, the AI content creator, where you need to have a good knowledge of how to use AI to create content. And the platform is crypto.com. And the role is to use AI tools to craft content across their social media platform. They also talk about CTO, the Chief Technology Officer role, under we work remotely, and they need someone who knows how to use Web3 interface, how to use AI, and all the DeFi interface. And the pay is around $150 per hour. So, but for the CTO, it's not a beginner friendly job. Let me tell you that from now, so that you don't start stressing yourself to go and apply for that if you are a beginner. The CTO is not a beginner based job, but the AI content creator is for beginners. As a beginner, you can sign up for that. Then there is the Web3 content creator. It's also a beginner role. You can sign up for that. And Web3 content creator is on the crypto job list platform. The pay is $60, $70 per year, and the company is Strive Protocol. You can sign up for that. But these are on websites, and most times when you submit your job to website like this, they already have like applications. I'm not saying you can't submit, and I'm not saying you may not be able to pull through. You can pull through, but they all already have like applications. That's the reason why I usually use Desk Screener. Desk Screener is my number one tool. There are other tools I usually use, and I'm going to be sharing them at the course of this series, where I'm going to be having every Friday. So Desk Screener is my number one tool I usually use that lands me with three jobs up. Like I can flip $0 in minutes. Yes, that is how fast the web screener is. But the desk screener is. But you need to grind. You need to be ready to put in the effort. It's not going to just land on your laps. No, you need to grind. Grind in the sense that you need to be on your phone screen. You need to apply your filter as well. You need to do your work, engage with those tokens, engage with those projects, chat them on a Twitter, chat them on a Telegram, and then be active on their community and pitch yourself to them. You need to do that. And you can do that for like 10, 25 tokens or project at a time. That is how taxing it is. Then you can get yourself a role. And I also said that sometimes when you feel that, oh, this role is not coming, or this particular developer doesn't feel like employing me, that is when the developer will send you a mail or leave you a message. Now, another thing again I said yesterday in my video is that always try to, if you can, get Telegram Premium. Not Telegram, Twitter Premium. This is going to help you because sometimes most of these projects restrict their messaging to only those that use Telegram, Twitter Premium. So if you don't have like Twitter Premium, sometimes you cannot send messages to these developers. That is some of the things, some of the rules or place, and it's to protect them from spam or scam. If you have the Twitter Premium, you can message them. But most times, there are other tools I use to message them, even if you're not having a Twitter Premium, and you're still going to get hired. So the whole idea is, it is one thing to have a job vacancy, it's another thing to be able to pitch yourself to them, and another thing to get hired. So if for instance, let's say today I need like $50 urgently and I'm not having any fund anywhere, what is going to be my best bet? What am I going to do? Number one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my deck screener, because like I said, that's like my fastest tool I use. Go to my deck screener, apply the filters I showed you yesterday, sort out the project, and engage with them on Twitter and on Telegram. Then I'll go over to my profile on Twitter, make sure that my profile is situated for that job. That is my profile. If I'm a reply guy, I'm going to state on my profile that I'm a reply guy, right? If I'm a community manager, I'm going to state it on my profile I'm a community manager. If I'm a Web3 content creator, I'm going to state it on my profile I'm a content creator for Web3. So whatever you think that is a skill you acquire or you've acquired or you can acquire, just state it on your profile. A lot of projects do not really like spending time, wasting time on profile, going to profile like that. Just make it in a way that is catchy, especially on Twitter. Your background, your banner, and your profile, let it just reflect what exactly you can do on the Web3 interface. That is one way a Web3 job employer is going to pick your profile out. Then I said engage with the project, share their content, retweet their content and the likes. And if you put these things into place, you're going to get hired. But the question is, are you ready to grind? Are you ready to put in the effort? Or you just want to chase clouds? Like, that's a different thing. People on the Web3 space are like, oh, I've been sending messages project and I'm not getting reply. And sometimes I ask these people that how many messages did you send? Were you engaging with this community or you just your pitch and you left? Also, what's the pitch that you sent? How 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 will I put it out? How was the pitch that you sent to relate with the profile or the projects that you're signing up for or that you're like that you want them to employ you? So if your pitch that you're trying to pass out is not employable, they're not going to employ you. So how do you make your pitch that you send employable or better? One way of doing that is by studying the project, looking out for their weaknesses. Like if you use a deck screener, you will know that you're going to be getting projects as it drops, right? Then most times those projects that are being dropped, most times they have Telegram accounts that they are not having any admin for. Most times the admins they have cannot be community managers. So that is the community manager rule of replying to subscribers or channel members is not there. If you study that as a weakness in your pitch, you cannot tell them that, oh, I can be your community manager. Or if you left them a message and it took them time to respond, in your pitch, you can tell them that I'll be your reply guy. I can be your reply guy. I can help you to reply to messages as fast as possible. And I can reply to so number of messages at a time. That is, you already identify the project's weakness, the gap they need to fill, and you're ready to fill that gap. That is the best way you can pitch yourself. But if you just come to a project and just like, this is what I do, this is who I am, this is what I've achieved, this is what I'm capable of doing, and you do not give them a reason to employ you, then, or you do not give them a gap in their projects for them to see your usefulness, they're not going to employ you. So yes, it's good to like um um use a deck screener. It's good to engage with the project, but it's also very good to pitch yourself well. So I'll just have to stop here for today because I have other things I want to do, and do yourself a favor to like use the desk screener tool I shared yesterday. Try to use the tool. It is 100% valid. It's a tool I've used over and over again, and I'll still keep using. Also, do yourself a favor to look out for other videos I've shared about the Web3 interface and learn some of those terms, because if you're going to be getting a Web3 job, you need to know some terms that are going to be used in the Web3 interface. So like, I have like 2 3 videos that talk about some Web3 terms and how it's worked, and there's a favor to do that. Also, stay tuned till next Friday because every Friday I'm going to be dropping a live series on so many aspects of getting Web3 jobs that we have overlooked. And I'll be sharing things that have worked for me, things that I've done, things that I'm still doing, mistakes you need to avoid, and all that. So you can always leave me comments in the comment section of my Facebook page or my YouTube channel, and I'll respond to you. It's a promise. So rounding up about Web3 jobs that have vacancies that you can apply for right now. And I said I'm going to be dropping some of those details in the comment section so that you can go and apply for them immediately. And I said this are from some websites that I searched for this morning, and they're still valid. One of such jobs is the AI content creator on the crypto.com, and then it's remote. And the role is for you to be able to use AI to create tools, AI tools to craft content. Then the other one is the CTO, the Chief Technology Officer, and it's you have to use the Web3 interface. You need to be able to use Web3 interface, the AI interface, and the DeFi interface. And the company for this is the Dragonfly Inc. And the website where you can apply is the We Work Remotely, and the pay is around $150 per hour. Then the next one I talked about was Web3 content creator, and the company is Strive Protocol, and the website you can apply for it is Crypto Job List, and the pay is within $60 to $70 per year. So yes, I'll drop others in the comment section of this particular life, and you can go over them and you can get yourself higher. So that's all for me for now. Thank you so much for joining my live section. See you in another live series next week, Friday. Bye for now.